Welcome to week 3 of our course. This is going to be, I think, a fantastic week because I've focused a little bit less on the writing aspect of what we typically do and looked more into, sorry about that, it's a typo, looked more into the creative side for this week. So we're going to be discussing creating an accessible learning environment, which actually requires us to create a little bit. So I think that this is kind of tricky because you can't really control some aspects of the environment. So I am thinking of this in a way of if we could, we should. Not necessarily saying defy the odds and buy things that you don't have or try to recreate the will that's currently at your school. So let's take a look at the overview. Creating an environment where all students feel safe to learn is the first step to ensuring all learners reach their full potential. And we've talked about that a little bit in other courses. Environmental factors that impact the learning experience of students include limited or no access, discrimination from teachers, school administrators, and school inspectors. The environmental factors such as exclusionary practices and legal and regulatory practices systems can create barriers. So in this unit, we look at some of the things that we can control, which are the emotional and social climates that impact students' learning, strategies for decreasing barriers within a school and the classroom. If school is, I understand you may not be able to change some of those things. However, the things that you can control, we're going to talk about, and then approaches to differentiated instruction designed to meet the needs of students with disabilities. And again, as I stated in the announcements, I refer to students with disabilities not by defining them as their disability, because I believe that, the challenges that they have when they enter into this space, that just makes them differently abled or diversely abled, not necessarily crippled in a way or different from other people. They are diverse. They differ, but not just because of maybe a challenge that they have physically, mentally, or emotionally. After completing this unit, educators will be able to apply approaches that aim to meet the emotional and social needs in a classroom with diversely able students. So hopefully by the end we'll be able to do that. And then finally, there's only one reading. It's a large um, guidance booklet, handbook. So don't think you're going to get through all of it. We'll focus on the parts that will be most relevant, and then the other parts you'll have to get through. But it'll be basically for you to kind of skim through and try to see what you want to use and what you want to refer back to. Truthfully speaking, though, you won't get through all of it. The expectation is that you at least read the first 20 odd pages, which actually go over the application of UDL from the physical environment perspective, which is different. We've focused prior to more on the academic perspective and course integration or content integration, as well as curriculum development. So this one looks at the physical approach to UDL within a classroom. And then finally, for this week, your role is to take that outcome and then complete the quiz and also complete the, I don't know why it's doing that. Complete the quiz and also complete the collaborative activity, which will be a discussion of the actual quiz that you'll create. And then the midterm project check-in, you should start working on that this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Do not wait to the last minute. I typically check in a couple of times out of the week. I'll check in like tomorrow and then check in on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and enjoy a little bit rest of your weekend and just have a fantastic start to your week. Have a great day.